Come
there
on.
and really just an impressive win.
You want to talk about a game plan working to perfection. Just take a look at that game. They were lethal at the offensive end.
And the shot is good.
The defender does a good job of contesting there, but McCollum's skill set and focus, they win out.
Good ball movement here by the Magic.
And literally, that's the only way they could have missed my hand.
Lasagna, the pass to Prez. Ibaka outside. Oh, good on the dribble.
Come on.
So it's Portland now, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
The fans certainly got their money's worth in that game. Boy, was that a battle, and it turned out to be a real gritty win for them.
Man, they had to scrape and claw just to get themselves back into the game and into overtime.
No.
They really kept
Bull crap.
In the extra
Bull crap.
For the win.
That is not a felony. It's a felony.
Cut him off there and square up.
He did not square up. That's a lie. That's a bad call. Bad call.
Lillard
dishes to Aminu.
Leonard sets a screen for Aminu. Back to Lillard. He tries for three. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka.
Again, I have to be a ghost not to get that rebound.
There's Lasagna. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot
ghosting.
Really at the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one. And when you think of the Blazers' history, Brent, this is a team with a somewhat star-crossed history when it comes to injuries.
Yeah, I remember in the early part of the 2000s, Kevin, how the Portland Trail Blazers were the most feared team. There were championship aspirations at that time. But it's been 10 years now, and maybe some of that bad luck that's always surrounded Portland has worn off.
The shot's good from Plumlee.
Though he's not the biggest scoring threat, Plumlee does have the size and athleticism to cause defenders some problems down there.
Over to the wing. It's stolen by Aminu.
Come on.
McCollum outside. No good there. Ibaka with some nice D. Here's Lasagna. He's guarded by McCollum. Prez. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, crafty pass inside gets him that nice look.
Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field.
Again, they play fair.
Young against Lillard. McCollum outside. Leonard sets a screen for McCollum. Aminu, no one around him. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Aminu's got his first points of the night. And Young kicks to Ibaka. And there's the pass to Prez. Ibaka outside. And no good. And a chance to take the lead.
A bit of a tough start here at 1 for 4.
Plumlee with the screen. Aminu, the pass to Lillard. Here's the screen to the paint. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. Number 1, the Magic.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
5 to shoot. A 3 from McCollum. Again, McCollum missing. Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Lasagna.
Playing ghost.
A three-pointer is right on target.
The game is playing ghost right now. That's not right.
Oh, a good open look.
I am being ghosted out of my rebounds in that cheating game.
Dishes it to Aminu. It's McCollum on the wing. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
He just doesn't seem to be himself shooting the ball right now, guys. Just looks a tad bit uneasy, and that's affecting the result.
Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right
play
now.
fair.
And Perez is just brilliant. Just has such remarkable initiative and moves well without the ball.
Lillard against Young. Lillard dishes to Leonard. Lillard outside. McCollum up top. He's coming off a 16-point game against Cleveland. Again, McCollum missing.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
Feels like he's compounding mistakes too, because every miss makes him want to force something else. Not the best idea.
Plumlee with the screen. Shot to stop the run. Sinks the triple. McCollum's got his second bucket.
That's a pretty release on the shot by McCollum. Just one of the reasons why he's become so confident from behind the arc.
Kicks it to Vucevic. Lasagna, the pass to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
For Orlando, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And Blazers coach Terry Stott's doing a great job. Brent, his team has overachieved in recent seasons.
I'm not sure if it's overachieved because they've had some tremendous talent. But the interesting part about Terry Stotts is try to find him taking some of the credit for what's gone on there, and you just won't. He's just giving guys great opportunities. He's given those guys defined roles, and each one has stepped up for him.
Lillard against Young. Down low. Vucevic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He really could time those perfectly. What an assist.
Plumlee with a screen on Young. Lillard misses. Magic leading by 5. Here's Lasagna. Aminu grabs the miss.
Come on, he did not. I did.
Pass to Lillard. Feeds it to Plumlee. It's stolen by Ibaka. And here comes the break. Here's Lasagna. Finished off the break. Lasagna's got 7.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Exactly. They get out quickly, executed to perfection.
Plumlee with the screen. It's McCollum with the drive. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. He has 7.
Well, defenses gear up to stop McCollum from the three-point line, but he can get around you into mid-range and settle in from there.
Every season, Brent, so much exciting young talent always coming into the NBA.
Listen up. I want us to focus on slowing down McCollum right now. He's way too comfortable moving around without the ball.
I think we're about to see some of that take place in Minnesota with Karl Anthony Towns.
One of my favorite young players, only 1 year at Kentucky.
And another guy who people look at with regards to his position, Kevin, and say they can't quite figure out what it is that he does not do well.
Evan Turner, he's checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Prez kicks to Lasagna. Now the dish to Prez. Pass to Vucevic. And stolen by Lillard. Pass to Turner. Back to Lillard. Turner with it. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open.
Oh my God, game! You just fucking lied badly.
14 points, their largest lead in the game.
Again.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second.
Again,
Ibaka is the 4 with Vucevic in the middle.
There was no foul there. Again, I have 0 fouls.
The 3, the small
again, both
wide open
no.
look here for Ibaka.
Again, competing.
Ibaka's got the
Play
second
fair.
quarter going with the first basket
Stop
of the period
calling
for Orlando.
fouls that are
And
not
keeping us
fouls
updated from the sideline,
just to give your
let's swing
team
it
an
over to
advantage.
David
That
Aldridge.
is cheating.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Clippers was phenomenal. He had 29 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also finished with a season high in rebounds. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Yeah, I'm with Greg here. It could go either way, maybe a flip of the coin, whether he's exhausted or invigorated after that last performance. We'll see.
And Ibaka kicks to Young. Screened by Ibaka. Prez passes to Lasagna. Clock at 6. Ibaka, no luck.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making their weak coverage pay.
And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Back to Lillard, the three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Prez with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Prez dishes to Ibaka. Here's Azania. He's covered by Aminu.
Rug.
And there's the feed to McCollum. And Vucevic pulls it down.
Yeah, those are the shots that you expect him to make. You've seen it before, and so far, just not on his A game tonight.
Game,
And
you're
we'll examine
cheating.
here how the
I'm not
distribution
going to
has been
bounce.
between
That was
three-pointers
you.
and two-pointers tonight for
Keep me
Portland.
going with top and cheating. Wait till late to even pass the ball. It was wide open.
Trailblazers trail
That's
by
worse.
16.
And a fast break score. But no, gotta wait till
Here is Lillard.
too late.
He picked up 36 points in their last one against Cleveland. Again, McCollum missing.
He looked like he was in rhythm to shoot that one, guys, especially as open as he was. Just clanged it.
The pass to Prez. Stolen by McCollum.
It wasn't stolen. That was not a turnover. That was you cheating. I shot the
Nobody
ball.
hit Lillard.
You ignored the fact that I went up for a shot. You just went, nope, we're just going to hold the ball like that.
And we know
For
it.
no
We've
reason.
seen it. Lillard's range extends well beyond the three-point line. Hard to keep a hand in his face from that far out.
Now here's Prez. He is guarded by McCollum. And Young kicks to Prez. Top of the key, Ibaka. Expanding his range. That was enough space for Young to convert
Early
the
for
deep ball.
justice.
And
That's
Young
not
can
Spanish,
knock
right?
those down if you give him the chance.
Look, he's leading the
Way to
NBA
work,
in three-point
gentlemen. Let's go
percentage.
now.
Why would you say he's
Hustle up.
expanding his range? That makes no sense. Do you say that for a player who doesn't usually shoot three-pointers?
Love the energy, fellas.
That's the guy
I
leading
really
the
do.
the
Now we
NBA
gotta
with
keep
three-point
it up
percentage.
and stay focused. Just keep squeezing that orange.
Hello, McVay.
Game plan or a set that produces something high percentage. Let's get back on track.
I'm not wrong on that, am I? It's usually what that kind of thing means.
Here is Plumlee. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
Orlando leading by 14.
And Mason Plumlee, one of the better finishers in the league, especially when he gets a little room for a launch pad. He gets explosive. His offensive game mostly limited to shots at the rim, so effective on the roll when he does make the screen.
Young's shot is off. The Trailblazers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Now, here's Aminu. 17 points for him last game against Cleveland.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
And Plumlee still developing, Brent, his shooting touch. His free throw percentage, that's another area for improvement.
Yeah, a little in-between jumper for Mason Plumlee wouldn't hurt his offensive repertoire either. He's made impressive strides as a passer, though. That's one thing the coaches have remarked about. Inside making decisions for a big man for offensive continuity.
Now here's Prez. He is
Also,
guarded by
passes.
McCollum.
Passes
Shots
to
good
the
from
guy
Young.
And they've done a
Most
great
likely
job
been
knocking
turnover.
down those long-range shots here
That's right.
in the second,
That's
shooting
right.
just over 40% from downtown.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. That one wide left.
I don't even know why he's attempting some of those shots. It's just not smart basketball, and he needs to be more patient and let the offense come to him naturally.
Lasagna, the pass to Prez. It's Herzonia in the corner. Magic moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Prez dishes to Vucevic. Young from outside. Nice D from Lillard. Trailblazers trail by 16.
Delaying and my jumping.
McCollum kicks to Aminu.
I hope they fix that eventually. They just
Up top,
jumping
Plumlee.
and delaying.
It's
just-
McCollum on the wing.
when you for a rebound. That's just bullcrap.
Plumlee with a
We
screen on
automatically
Young.
should not be that much of a layup.
Up off the screen. And there's the
Dumping.
nice layup by Plumlee.
Getting bigger and stronger every year, Plumlee can set a huge screen.
And finish off by Prez.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Now here's McCollum. Defense right on him. He kicks it to Aminu. He dishes it to Lillard. Plumlee with the screen for the three. And it's Lillard missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Dishes to Prez. Back to Young. A good finish at the rack on the slick feed. Young's got his third basket of the night.
OJ,
And
baby.
Young is comfortable operating
No
inside.
truth.
When he gets that close to the hoop, the D has no chance.
I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them. Remember,
Or
you're
up
my
18.
Pippen, and you're my Jordan. Finish
Seems to be on the big screen.
I have more plans to go to movies, Kevin, than to be in the movies. Somehow, some way, I got a phone call from somebody that said, "We need you to come down here." And I know the backstory to it. Cameron Crowe is from Seattle. I met Cameron Crowe several times, and he said, "Brent, I got a part for a basketball player. How about a movie?" I said, "Cool." Then he said, "How about a movie with Tom Cruise?" I said, "Even better." And then he said, "How about a movie about a sports agent with Tom Cruise and you'll be in the scene with him?" And I said, "What time?"
How many lines did you have in that movie?
Oh, I nailed it. One line, Kevin. One line, one take, Jake. And there was a kid there that was in the same scene. It was about signing some basketball cards, and the little boy was suffering from a cold that day, and Tom Cruise could not have been nicer. In fact,
Come
gave
on,
the kid some
again
food.
with the
That's a
delay.
great
This is
story.
ridiculous. Stepping right for the ball.
And
Tripping.
Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Young, and what a nice play there between Orange Juice to set up that score.
And Young got the finish, but the pass from Prez was just as important.
Now Lillard.
You're
He
buying
has
up
6.
guarding, please.
The three from McCollum. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
Now here's Prez. He is guarded by
Come
McCollum.
on. Stretch Armstrong there.
Kicks to Ibaka. Out to the right wing. Here's Young. That's good. Basket number 5 out of 5 for 8 night shooting.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the basket by McCollum.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Here's Prez. 29 points for him last game against the Clippers.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
Lillard with it. Plumlee with the screen. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. No good off the front iron.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, you want your guys to attack with confidence, but that's just a bad look.
Young passes to Prez. And Ibaka kicks to Hazonia. Over to the wing. It's Young on the wing. A three-pointer.
There goes
Trailblazers trailed by 19. To the inside. Plumlee lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Plumlee's got 6.
Well, after a tough first quarter, it didn't get to him in any way. He's really stepped up here in the second quarter.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, people forget Festus Ezeli was also a first-round pick of the Warriors a few years ago, but he was an academic prodigy growing up. He skipped kindergarten and the 5th and 6th grades. He had plans of becoming a doctor, but when he started playing basketball, he found himself behind the curve. He said, "Here I am as a 15-year-old kid, and I can't shoot a layup." But guys, he's brought that same work ethic from the classroom to the hardwood. He's improved year after year.
He is a presence, DA. Thanks. Young for 3, and again it's Orlando with the 3.
That's right, baby.
And without his sharp shooting, who knows where they'd be right now.
McCollum outside. He feeds it to Lillard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him.
That is a terrible foul to commit. He now has 2, and he's going to have to play more conservative from now on.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Azili's checked in for Plumlee. Davis comes in for Leonard. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Turner's subbed in for McCollum. Orlando also making some changes. Biyombo, he's checked in for Vucevic. Green
come
comes
on,
in for
that's
Serge
going in.
Ibaka. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Mario Hezonja. Turner against Young. Outside Turner. Portland no good that time either. The Magic leading by 23. Green dishes to Young. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Pass to Biyombo. Feeds it to Fournier. He kicks it to Prez. Young against Turner. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Nice made 3 there from Young, who
Yeah.
was set up on the play by Prez.
Yeah, and Young knew to try and find space outside when Press got the ball. Great sequence there from Orange Juice.
Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Count that one. Prez has got 11 points.
Yes.
Body control, check. Strength, check. Prez burying that one after the contact.
A foul.
There's 39 seconds left now here in the second. Lillard with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, after Stephen Curry, Damian Lillard might be the most dangerous three-point shooter in the...
Tries to end it,
And
man.
through one half, it
Yeah.
hasn't even been
Or
close. Orlando out in front, running away with this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Up by 26.
Kevin, thanks, Nick. What got you guys going in the first half?
It was just a
Good work, guys. Bring it in. Have a seat. Listen.
High above downtown Portland. You get the great idea of the beauty of the city, folks. Welcome back, everyone, to the
Why
Pacific
did they show
Northwest.
night times during day games?
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Don't get there.
You look at Justice Young in this game, he's been everywhere.
And his play in that first half,
Well,
how about
we're
the
showing
discipline to
nighttime
go along
game that
with
starts
the
at 2
efficiency,
p.m.
guys? His
12
shot
o'clock
selection
yesterday.
was just perfect.
Might also look at the coach and his game plan in terms of trying to find those good looks. They'll be looking to do the same here down the stretch.
Lillard and McCollum, the explosive backcourt pair. Plumlee out there with Myers Leonard. And it's Aminu in at the 3
pass it
spot.
over there.
That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Shoots a 3. No good on that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Young passes to Prez.
Oh, the play all screwed
Here's
up.
Azania. Back to
Here
Ibaka.
turns over to the other guy.
Passes
The
it
other
to
guy
Prez.
turns back over.
Ibaka outside. From outside, off the mark.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Young against Lillard. The dish to Plumlee. The leaner. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound
Come
here
on,
tonight.
Dean. What are you
And Young
doing?
kicks to Vucevic. Ibaka, the pass to Hezonja. Another miss by Orlando.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Plumlee, no luck. Orlando's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Now here's Prez. He's guarded closely. Fires for 3. Portland grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And he knocks down the jumper. McCollum's got the first bucket of the third here for Portland. And Young kicks to Prez. Over to the left wing. Back to Ibaka.
And pass over. I passed it to the.
And it's Prez, top of the key. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Azania.
I really freaking keep
No
passing it where
good,
I'm
and
not
tight defense
passing
there
it.
bothered that shot.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of half.
This is one of his specialties. Look
How
out when he gets it
that's
going
on
from
me?
behind the arc. Left alone there for a
My
second.
guy,
That's
I
just
was
enough
covering
for
my
Lillard.
guy. That was not on my guy. That was on
Here's
the other guys
Ibaka.
on.
Trying
They
to
could
answer
not.
back, but that three is off the mark. Trailblazers trail
They
by
could not
21.
Play defense. I was playing defense
Right
with my guy,
around
and my
3
guy
minutes
kicked
into the
over. It
second
wasn't
half.
my fault that the
And here's
rest of the team
McCollum
did
for
that.
3. And again, it's the
Do anything in
Trailblazers
that.
from deep.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
The feed to Prez. Now the pass to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Young with no one around. And he can't stop
Come
the run as
on,
he misses.
game!
Yeah, I think that's
Stop
a revenge
the
shot.
cheating
They're trying to
now.
nail
Now
the
this is
three-pointer
AI
in his
goaltending at
defender's
its
face,
worst.
but came up short.
And that one, good.
This
McCollum's got
is
7
cheating
now in
now.
this
This is
quarter.
really
Well, as
big
his
game.
confidence grows, McCollum gets himself into attack mode, and that's where his game goes to another level. Beautiful drive by the young phenom.
Prez. And it hung.
Let the ball go in the basket! You are cheating!
Trailblazers have gone
You
4-7
are
to
now
get things
cheating,
started here in the
game.
second half.
You are big time
Lillard
cheating.
dishes
This
to
is
Aminu. High arcing shot.
He needs to be more patient on offense and not force shots like that. The D was right up in his face there.
Prez.
Damn
no
it
good.
in!
That set
That was in!
the finish.
You are
Even
AI
though they missed
goaltending.
that
This
shot,
is
they
illegal
know they
right
will
now.
Convert that more times than not.
And that one's good. Leonard.
And still trying to polish this side
AI
of his game up. Leonard looking
goaltending
very
is
comfortable on that
illegal.
move.
It's a
Prez
foul.
passes
It's
to
not
Hazania.
allowed.
He
Or
dishes it
it's
to
not
Prez.
AI.
Kicks it to Ibaka. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Not allowed
DJ
in the
Augustine stepped in
NBA.
for
The
Orlando.
The
For
goaltend.
Orlando, they have made their free
Yeah,
throws
that's
at a
what we're
pretty good
doing.
clip.
We've
They've
been
been 8 of
caught
10.
goaltending.
Friend, at
over
some point, all
really
NBA
right
players
now.
know when it's time to hang him up. Kobe went through it last year. What was the moment for you?
The moment for me, Kevin, was in Portland, Oregon. Happened to be playing against the Portland Trailblazers. And a guy named Rudy Fernandez was on the Trailblazers at that time. And Rudy played like the Roadrunner. He did not stop running. And I remember there was a play where I tried to chase him off a screen. He came around the screen, went up for a lob dunk, and I could not catch up to him. And I thought to myself, this might be a good time to think about the end of your career.
It happens that suddenly. You can pinpoint it to one play.
I don't know that every player can do that, but thank you, Rudy Fernandez, for the clear-cut message that that was going to be my last season.
Timeout.
Nice job, Orange Juice. Hustle up, take a seat. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball. They cannot stop us.
Scorching hot, the D has got to do a better job of finding him.
And let's go real fast to the rookie leaderboard. These are the rookies shooting the highest percentage from the floor this season. Justice Young, number 1. Prez is second.
Well, I think it's safe to say these two have made the adjustment to the brand
Come
of
on.
defense being played in the NBA. Their shooting percentages are just fantastic.
Kicks it out to Lillard. And here's Aminu. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And here's McCollum for 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And Augustine kicks to Young. Offensive rebound. Ibaka. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
At times in his career, Ibaka has looked out of control when forced to finish through defenders. That time keeps his poise and reaps the benefits.
McCollum against Young. Plumlee with a screen on Young. And a wide open look for McCollum. Again, McCollum missing.
Well, sometimes when you're that wide open, you start to overthink it, and it looks like that's what he did there.
Here's Vucevic. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Turner's checked in for Portland. Portland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. McCollum dishes to Turner. To stop the run, Crane for 2 points. Orlando with the ball. Now here's Prez. 13 points in the game.
Come
Once
on,
again
that was
off
a
the
bad
mark,
shot like that.
Orlando.
I didn't even
Not pretty.
get it
You
past
just
the ball.
got to shake off a miss like that.
Except
The three from McCollum. Again, McCollum missing. Magic leading by 21. Prez passes to Ibaka. And Augustine kicks to Prez. Dishes it to Vucevic. Young for three. It's rebounded by
Come
Leonard.
on.
Trailblazers have gone at a pretty good shooting
with the
pace. They're
goaltending.
6-13 from the field here in the third. Augustine with the steal. And now the fast break. Prez with the ball. Off with the layup.
come on, it should went
The
in.
Trailblazers shooting the ball at 46% success rate since the beginning of the
Well,
third
anyway.
quarter. Aminu dishes to Plumlee. McCollum outside. Here's Aminu. Off target from outside.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Young passes to Prez. Back to Young. Puts up a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 25 points.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
It's rebounded by Prez. Prez has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Young in the corner.
A double digit before that.
Off target from three-point range. A challenging stretch here for Portland. And anytime you see a player 7'1" who can shoot threes, Brent, that's going to draw some attention. But for Myers Leonard, still some work to do. Where do you think he can get better?
Well, there are minutia parts of
Come
a center's
on.
game that Myers Leonard can be
Show it
better at.
in.
Better screen setter, try to be
Get
more
with the
physical at
cheating.
times, getting a few more boards and increasing his impact defensively. That can be a building block for his team.
And Augustine kicks to Prez. Plumlee with some nice
Hold the
D.
foul! Come on!
Portland, they're
Even
shooting
let
it
the
pretty low.
ball go to the basket. Call a foul because there was too much contact. I
And
can't
it's Aminu in the corner.
deal with that stuff.
That ball. Nice. feed
Game
that time
is
from
wrong.
Turner.
That is
That's how we play the
freaking
game.
wrong. You have
Bring it in, let's
you
go.
can't do that. Ed. My guy is being fouled in that play.
Hey, we're
You're
in great
fucking-
shape, fellas.
Fair enough, you're not
No matter how
calling
much
it.
we go up, we need to keep that same winning mentality.
Offensive.
My guy is being cheated a lot of points here. He should have a lot more points than he should.
Trailblazers
And this is
trailed by
bullcrap.
21.
This is
so on the
cheating in
floor
the
for
whole
Orlando. Prez. He's in at the
No.
4 spot.
Okay.
Young is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Vucevic, and it's Hazonia in at the 3. Prez dishes to Fournier. Now here's Prez. He's covered by Aminu. Fournier passes to Prez. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Fournier. Bangs home the trifecta. Brent, I think everyone would agree that NBA players now spend more time developing their strength and athleticism than in the past. Maybe Michael Jordan was the first to really popularize that. How would you approach it if you were coming into the league now?
Well, I think every player understands that when you improve the most, Kevin, it's during the off season. And so guys either ask other players in their area who it is that they're working with and try to get together so that they have some company while they're in the gym.
Oh, come on! Game stop!
To their potential so
You
that in
are
the
definitely
off-season,
eye
they can come
goaltending,
back
my
next
guy.
year
Out
bigger
of
better
baskets.
and stronger.
This is
for that season.
ridiculous.
How can you play in the league now if you don't have a very comprehensive off-season schedule?
It's absolutely
Goaltending
a
is
year-round
not
job, and
allowed.
there's some people
Knocking the
on
ball
both
out of the
coasts
basket
and
to give
in the
yourself the
Midwest
advantage
that
is that-
specialize in getting
is that-
NBA players, in particular,
ball?
ready for their next
Again, you're
campaign.
supposed to look but touch it. You are.
Target with his
You're
three.
touching it. You're touching it to make sure it doesn't go in
So
the
it's
basket.
Portland
Yeah,
now. Aminu kicks to Plumlee.
It's just him going, and it's supposed to go. You're knocking him out.
Now Turner.
Kidding.
From the wing. And too long on the shot. Orlando leading by 22. Here's Prez. The offensive rebound.
What the ball go in? It wasn't a bad
Nice
shot
D.
selection.
Well, he's a great
You
finisher
fucking
around the
cheater.
rim, but some stellar
Let
defense.
the ball
stopped that
go in the
happening.
basket.
Young with the steal. And they're moving it up.
Stop
Here's
fucking
Hazonia.
illegally.
2 points. That one goes.
Fucking knocking
That's
it out.
just
It's
all
against
energy.
the NBA
Young really
rules
a
to
pest
do
on
that.
defense with his quick instinct.
Lillard dishes to Aminu. Davis sets a screen.
Not my
Aminu
rules.
kicks to Turner.
The NBA states you are not allowed to touch the ball as it goes
And
down.
with
You
the
are
new
doing
player
that,
tracking
AI.
cameras they have now, so many possibilities, Brent, as far as studying the game.
You're doing that to
I'm
prevent
sure you
my
think that
guy from getting
somewhere,
baskets.
somehow,
That is
is
cheating.
going to make a difference on the way these teams are conditioned, how they're coached, the minutes they play, and on and on.
I think what it's great for a coaching staff to look at, Kevin, is with regards to specific plays that you run for your ball club, how it is that spatially your players are relating to one another. You can use these cameras to track the distance players are running. You can track where it is that they're setting screens and how effective they are. The list goes on and on and on. But coaches can really dig into the minutia of how it is that their players are coordinating with one another with the use of
You
this
have
technology.
That is a
33%.
great
You have
point.
33 teaming.
Lillard left side. It's hauled in by the Magic. Prez has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. On its way from Young for 2. Here's Prez. The basket drops.
And the
he gets
foul.
fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
So for the Magic, Baca comes in for Vucevic, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Mario Hazonia. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Napier. No good with the triple. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Ibaka, the pass to Prez. To the left side wing. Magic moving the ball around. He feeds it to Young. Connects, the jumper drop.
Yeah.
Young's got
OJ,
5 points
baby.
now this quarter.
Yeah, sensational focus. Young not letting the D affect his jumper at all. What a gifted shooter.
To the wing right side. Here's Lehman, who's guarded by Fournier. The wide open look here for Vonleh. Portland, no good that time either.
Well, he could not have been any more wide open, guys. Wow, I bet he nails that shot next time he gets a clean look.
Screened by Ibaka. Pass to Prez. Feeds it to Augustine. He kicks to Prez. Augustine dishes to Ibaka. Young for 3. Can't hit that one. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Well, Ed Davis had a father who played in the NBA for 10 years. That does not mean that he didn't.
And so it's Orlando taking this one
Exactly.
by a
2
big
minutes
margin.
at the end there.
This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting
Yeah,
for
60
something
points
to
and a lot
get
more
excited
16.
about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Again, every
Well,
play
folks,
is fair.
that's
and
going to do it for
teaming.
now. For Brett
Constantly.
Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our two.
And another one.
And another one.
Another W in the books, man. So who we got?
Man, we got the Jazz, and we're going to give them the same treatment. Got to.
I hate people always trying to say, like, but I should. They always try to say, well, even if there is a collision. Alright, it's like, they always like trying to or evidence of something, and I go, like, yo, I don't have to. That's the person will come back, I don't have to, like. You're trying to say there was collision. You're trying to say there's collision, there's a crime. I'm supposed to provide it. Right, you got any jokes? Yeah, I do. Like what? Right there, Christopher. Oh, God. Oh, damn. Oh. Oh. Dude, that's a mean. Yeah, we got it. We did. Game tomorrow. Don't shoot around film. I take the goat? Goat? Alright.
The all-time teams will be awesome to play with in 2K18, and 2K TV will be back too. Here's a quick look.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. And coming right up, we'll see the Utah Jazz playing against the Orlando Magic.
If you're accusing somebody, you should have
they must be
some
satisfied with
level
the way things
of
have gone
fact,
for them
some
over the
kind of
first few
evidence,
months.
some
They've
kind
played
of,
with confidence and
or you
composure
just,
and have
or
won
you'll be
more than
accused
their share of
liably
games.
accused of.
And we've heard so many nicknames for
Other
Rudy
things
Gobert already.
you
I'm not
have
going to
to
recap them or ask which one you
based back to
prefer.
reality, not just because of some. He might have done this, and might have, well, any actual evidence to back it
The
up.
Magic are out of Orlando and into this interconference game. You're in for
Of
a treat as we
certain
bring
things
you
we don't
NBA
like about the
basketball
person,
on
certain
2K
things
Sports.
certain people that
Kevin
had
Harlan here,
nothing
and I'm
to do with
joined by
them.
Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David
Didn't
Aldridge
tie
on our
anything
sideline.
together.
This game will wrap up the homestand here for the Jazz.
You can't
This
just
is
say,
an
well,
important
this
game
is
for
this,
them
this,
because
this.
they've
It's
really
because
been
we feel this should,
just one win in their last 5
or we
games.
don't like this,
Yeah, and
so
they're
we're going to
coming
say
in this game also
this
looking
means
for
this.
payback after dropping
Actually have
the
evidence
last
to actually prove right that means that all that equals it. Those things are not, well, I don't like this guy because, but this guy's guilty.
And the Magic start out with the ball. Now the starting group for Orlando. Ibaka is the 4 with Vucevic in the middle. Fournier out there with Young. And it's Prez in at the 3 spot.
And Young just has this innate feel for when one of his guys is open. I mean, he gets those passes there with real precision and fire.
Right, Dylan.
Gobert, the screen. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Offline with his 3.
Same here, they kept telling me
On
I'm
defense,
denying
Utah.
reality.
They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest
I'm
with
not the
you,
one
I just
denying
felt like their opponent's
what happened.
defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they
What does
definitely
that?
didn't have to work as hard for it
That does
as
not
they
mean
should
anything
have.
to
And you look at the identity of this Magic team, they've got a lot of players with high motors and high work ethic.
Yeah, it's about building a culture. I mean, you have to run on two tracks when you're building a team that's going to win long term. You've got to build the culture and stockpile talent. I mean, you've got to do both. They want to play unselfishly. They want a physical brand of basketball, defensive-minded in their approach. And they want players with those kind of intangibles. And I think they've got a number of them right now.
Right kind of talent.
Prez dishes to Ibaka. On its way from Young for two, hits the jumper in space.
I'm talking about
Young's got his first points of the night.
It really
Drastic, the best guy you think you're going to be out of it.
He's remarkably efficient with those kinds of shots.
Or he could spend years playing good on his bad team.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
He could trade
We call
it
that a high percentage shot, and when he's the guy taking it, I'd even say it's automatic.
Young left side. And Young just drilling the three there. Nice look.
And that's the shot that's dropping for Young when he is playing with confidence.
And Favors kicks to Hayward. The Jazz working the ball around now. And Vucevic pulls it down.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Prez passes to Ibaka. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
It's part of it.
And many people consider
Ibaka to
be the
smart.
NBA's premier
this guy's a
big man. In fact, we see more and more
player,
teams searching
we got a really
for
good
an
guy
Ibaka of their own.
Really good
Hill with
guy at the position already.
Look at his stats. He's averaging around 7.5 points a game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Young dishes to Prez. Back to Young. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Gobert with the block.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first four.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And I tell you what, Gordon Hayward just steadily has grown into one of the better offensive players in the league. He does a great job of scoring it off the dribble. He's also at that small forward position, can be kind of a point forward, if you will, with his playmaking ability. And I like to call him, use a baseball term, he's like a 5-tooler. I mean, he does all the things you want a basketball player to do well on the floor. And to cap it all off, he is a great teammate as well.
Talking about Hayward's versatility on offense, some would say his ability to cover smaller, quicker players defensively is another reason his star is on the rise.
His ability to get stops on the ball as well as provide quick help to his teammates is really
that wasn't
priceless.
a bad shot selection.
Question now is how much better overall can Hayward get? Some think he's more of a number 2 guy than a superstar. Some will tell you the sky's the limit.
Magic leading by 4. Here's Prez, and it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And you know, Prez's ability to capitalize on ththese and-one chances are why he's so respected in the game of basketball. Superior strength on display there.
Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now let's find out what head coach Quinn Snyder had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that when you're playing against a team as good as they are inside, you have to stop the easy looks. He said if they can keep them out of the paint, they'll be in good shape to win. We'll see, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Young against Hill.
Easy, looks easy.
Here's Prez. The putback.
Come on, the foul. Where's the foul?
Dishes to Vucevic. Here's Prez. Missed it.
Where's the foul? Come on, referees, do your job. You're not doing your job at all. And now you call the foul, but none of the guy you should have been called on. What the hell? You had 4 or 5 fouls on that play. You called nothing. You called foul.
And here we go with the Magic fast break. And the rejection by Favors.
Again.
2-on-1 as they
call the
jump out of the break.
fouls. Call the freaking fouls.
Hit some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Where is the freaking
Burks has got his first 2 points. Orlando leading by 5. Here's Young. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Portland.
Super focus
Okay,
from
baby.
Prez. Outstanding awareness to spot the open man.
Jazz have gotten
Nice
just 3 of their first
actually
9 shots to go down in this game. Burks kicks to Favors.
I have to give me time to actually
Outside
read
Hill.
them.
Back to Favors. Down low. Out to Hayward. Favors with the screen. 5 on the clock. Burks for 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Prez kicks to Ibaka. Young passes to Prez. There's the dish to Ibaka. From the arc. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Hill. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the middle. Oh, trying for it. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Fournier. Burks with the steal.
Good pass, but there's a fan in there.
On the wing, Hill pulls up from the corner, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Fournier dishes to Prez. Some nice ball movement by the Magic.
Well,
Shots
for
good
Jay.
from Young.
Timely passing leads to assists,
Right,
and that's
Dave.
been the recipe for success.
Yeah.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat. now.
Go
Let's
Jay,
talk.
working together, baby.
I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we wanted more than them. Just keep squeezing that orange juice, gentlemen.
Tactic that they can use when they need it most, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Why am I
Here's Hill.
freaking way out of position?
There we
on
go.
it?
Now in
Like
the
it's
scoring
just-
column with that make, he
Oh.
is 1 for 4.
He freaking
I think that's
put
why
me
Hill's teammates
nowhere
really like
near
him.
my guy.
He gets to the hoop rapidly and really does it in a simple-looking fashion.
And Fournier kicks to Vucevic. The feed to Prez. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Nice finish on the sequence there. Prez getting the
Yeah,
ball to
OJ,
Young.
baby.
And the two
That
working
was heads
in
up by
concert.
me. Like,
Great play
there's no way
all
I'm getting
around
this, but
from Orange Juice.
Now Hill. Outside Favors. Down low. Here's Gobert. Lays it up and banks it in. Gobert's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Prez passes to Ibaka. Inside. Fournier. Can't hit from in close.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Magic leading by 8. Prez dishes to Young. And Ibaka kicks to Prez. Feeds it to Young. Shot clock at 6. Trying his luck deep. Here's Vucevic. And he was fouled in
And
the
the
act
foul.
of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And Vucevic is a guy who doesn't mind doing the dirty work now. He can get down and gritty if he needs to, and he puts a lot of effort into how he pounds the glass.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Orlando. Mario Hezonja comes in for Fournier.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
And the Magic making a change here. Biombo's checked in. Now, here is Young. He's covered closely. Prez passes to Young. Nice made 3 there from Young,
Yeah.
who is set up on the play by Prez.
Yeah, and Young knew to try and find space outside when Prez got the ball. Great sequence there from Orange Juice.
And Diaw kicks to Johnson. He dishes it to Exum. They get a hand on it. Now the pass to Diaw. Johnson in the corner. Another miss by Utah. Orlando leading by 11. Prez dishes to Biyombo. Young passes to Hezonja. From past the arc. That one, no good.
That's a fair
and it's Utah
selection.
the other way. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you.
How the world did that go in?
Well, that's got to wear on you.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Hood kicks to Withy. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. And now it's time to look at our rookie leaderboard and see which of the first-year players are tops in assists during the last month. Prez, number 1. Fourth, Justice Young.
Playing unselfishly, and they're way ahead as far as processing the game and making decisions offensively.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Jazz, Favors and Gobert, the defensive big men pair. Burks the off guard with Hayward at the 3. And it's Hill in at the point. And looking at the Jazz roster, they're a well-balanced group. You see scorers, Greg, playmakers, rebounders, shot blockers, plenty of quality depth.
And they've done a great job of drafting. Many of the main pieces of the puzzle seem to be in place. The next step for me is, will one of these young core players emerge as a superstar?
Vucevic the pass to Prez. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Young from outside. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
Favors dishes to Hayward. Oh!
Bull crap. Did not let him get inside again.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
And the foul.
Well, it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. For Orlando, they have gone 2 for 2 on the game at the line.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Trailblazers played very well. He ended with 16 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. His play was a big part of why their team was able to maintain its hot streak.
The
See if he delivers a similar performance tonight, Kevin. To you.
Okay, Dave, thanks. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Well, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Evan Fournier drafted 20th by the Nuggets back in 2012, but it was the trade to Orlando in 2014 that really unleashed him. I mean, he earned a starting role and showed he can get it done at both ends of the court.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Yes, indeed.
An extraordinary finish. Young really takes pride in how he finishes at the basket.
Hayward outside. They need this. But they'll get another chance. Hill with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Gobert the screen. Hill kicks to Burks. Pass to Gobert. Outside Favors. Favors sets the pick for Hill. Second chance shot. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Young's shot is off. Jazz trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Hill against Young. Here's Burks. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, way to play and attack.
The ball,
and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Magic have made great strides defensively. But at the offensive end, they've still got a ways to go.
Well, the game is still about putting the ball in the basket, and their lack of shooting has held them back a bit. Teams have been able to pack the lane. There's not enough space as a result for their athletes to really get inside and do what they can do.
Baby.
They've got to find a way to add shooting so they can stretch defenses a little more. And if that happens, then I think you'll see their offense take a big leap forward.
Here's Favors. Offensive rebound. No good that time. Orlando leading by 6. Now here's Prez. He's got 12. Ibaka, the pass to Prez. And Ibaka kicks to Young from downtown. And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist by Young. 6 points for Serge Ibaka.
And not entering the league as a natural catch-and-shoot guy, Ibaka certainly has developed this part of his game.
Outside Favors. Here's Hill. Vucevic with the block. And here's Fournier. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland. Prez. Hayward with some nice
Come on, that one in.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
You don't want your best shooter heaving up that shot.
Exactly. Even the top 3-point specialists in the league would probably catch heat for taking that shot.
Prez kicks to Vucevic. Passes it to Prez. Shoots from the baseline. Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at. And now in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And that's still one of the most hallowed achievements in NBA history. I mean, we're talking about the Big O averaging a triple-double over the course of an entire season. I mean, to think we have another player with a shot to do that, it really speaks to the one-of-a-kind season he's having. This is the stuff of legends.
Jazz trail by 11. Gobert the screen. Hill dishes to Favors. Hayward outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Hayward's got 9.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Jeff Green is checked in for the Magic.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Hill with it. Now Green defending. Hill with it. He has 5. Here's Hayward. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hayward's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he He's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
Now here's Prez. Defended by Hayward. To the right side. Clock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Prez kicks to Vucevic. Rebound, Utah. Favors has got his 3rd rebound on the night. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets,
I did not go out of bounds. What the fuck? Again with the cheating.
And the first half comes to a close.
You were not up by 5. We're up by 20. You're up by 20. Come on. What is going on here? This is bullshit.
Let's go, gentlemen. We still have one more half.
This is some bullshit cheating. This is some bullshit cheating.
These guys are relying on one man to beat us. He cannot continue to cut and...
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. 3rd quarter starting here now.
What a game Justice Young is having. 22 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those 3-point shots.
You said it. His long-range jumpers are having a deadly effect.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. Ibaka is the 4 with Vucevic in the middle. Young is up there with Evan Fournier. And it's Prez in at the 3 spot. Utah leading by 5. Knocked loose. And here we go. Ibaka, wide open, he fires. Gets an open look and hits. Ibaka's got the first basket of the second half here for the Magic. The Jazz shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Gobert, the screen. Favors passes to Hayward. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Orlando's gone 7 of 15 from 3-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Prez dishes to Vucevic. And here's Young from the arc. Gobert pulls
go
it
in. Going in.
Leading. Outside Hill. Favors with the screen. Favors with the screen on Young. Here's Hill. He has 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hayward. Again, the miss by Hayward.
Yeah, awkward shot there. I mean, creative on the leaner, but the D just made it too difficult for him to convert.
Young in the corner. Here's Ibaka. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Go in the basket.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Burks kicks to Hayward. Back to Burks. Got a hand on it.
And nice job by Prez positioning himself for these blocks. I mean, sending a message with how he puts those shots in reverse.
Here's Hayward. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Hayward's got 13.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Young pass to Prez. Ibaka outside. Another miss by Orlando.
Stop
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
And the Stifle Tower, the French rejection, whichever name you want to give for Rudy Gobert, it probably speaks to his tremendous rim protection abilities, Greg.
Man, a few years back at the Combine, his wingspan measured at a record 7 feet, 8.5 inches. Clearly one of the league's premier shot blockers. Very difficult to shoot a high percentage against him. And at the offensive end, he's become an excellent rebounder and finisher in traffic.
5 to shoot. On its way from Young for 2. Gets the jumper from the corner to 4. Young's got 24 points.
And really, you just have to enjoy watching Young fill it up. Everything he touches right now turns to gold.
Burks dishes to Favors. Gobert the screen for three. Hill. Orlando grabs the miss. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Prez. Pass to Fournier. And here's Young from the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
Eric, that's perfect.
Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Gobert with a screen on Young. Here's Favors. Another miss by Utah.
That was a half-hearted pick, and he was just going through the motions on that possession, and now it ends up costing him.
That was a bad pass. Why'd you pass it over there? The pass to my guy is more open.
Started by Fournier.
You pass to the guy
Burks kicks to Gobert.
Guy in front of him.
Nice ball movement by Utah.
He
feeds it to Burks.
I was looking to turn the ball over there.
Gobert the screen. A shot by Hayward, wide open. Another miss by Utah.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Over the back, I was side by side.
On that one, he was not.
Bullshit.
Yeah, he climbed all.
Bullshit.
There's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So
Bullshit.
Clear, easy
That's
call.
bad officiating. No, that was not a clear call. That was a bad call.
The screen.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
It's back to Hill.
To be over the back.
Missed inside.
He can't go.
Orlando's going to less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Young pass to Prez.
Sort of.
Prez finishes off the play with the dunk. He won't miss many of those.
And you can just see him psyching himself up after a play like that. Nice slam by Prez.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, smartphones and other technology are ubiquitous nowadays. Clippers head coach Doc Rivers says teams do pay a price. Social media and texting has absolutely hurt chemistry, he said. He recalled his championship season with the Celtics. One of the best things that happened to them was during the preseason in Italy, the players couldn't get a wireless signal, and they had to actually talk with one another. Kevin?
Yeah, that connection between players can make a difference. Thanks, David. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. It's stolen by Hill.
Oh, you passed it to me. Pushing the button.
And it's Hayward. Outside on the
to somebody else when I was not doing that. I was calling for the pass, but he decided to pass it to me, right, and then push the ball.
Now here's Prez.
But like you knew, oh come on! It's a foul. Call the foul. That was all hand and all body. There's nothing
again.
about that. That was legal. I blocked that. Everything fell.
Young dishes to Ibaka to the inside. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Come on.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And Hayward gets it to go.
That did not go in.
He's starting to heat up from outside.
That did not
That's
go
second
in.
This
Again,
half.
The Magic trail by 3. Prez kicks to Vucevic. Young passes to Ibaka, the 17-footer, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Not a quarter
to pass it to me
as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Favors with the screen. Young with the steal. And now here comes Young leading the break. Prez dishes to Young. Kicks it to Prez. Back to Young, expanding his range. He can't get it to go. Hill with some nice D.
That was easy.
Hayward kicks to Hill.
No one. Again, I go again.
Back to Hayward. The 3. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Again, knocking that in.
6-point
that did not go in. Freaking
great
just a shot went in.
Prez passes to Fournier. Now Prez, 16 points for him. It's Young on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Young's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Magic. Favors sets the pick for Hill. Hayward outside from deep. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
No,
that's what you
he's
want out of your point
missing
guard.
them.
Really doing
Stop
a nice job
freaking
getting
teaming.
the ball from
Illegal
side to side
screens,
and
by the way.
not hesitating at all in doing it.
Prez dishes to Young. He kicks it to Vucevic. The feed now to Prez. Back to Young. Shoots a three. And again, it's Orlando with the three. And this is what everyone wanted to see. Great performance from Orange Juice.
And this is why they are so dangerous. When one gets it going, the other follows suit. Prez and Young showing up in a big way.
Gobert, the screen. Hayward kicks to Gobert. Clock at 4. Good defensive work there by Young.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Now here's Prez. Defended by Hayward. Young's shot is off. Jazz leading by 3. Burks kicks to Gobert. Here's Favors. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
No, that
6
shouldn't have went
points
in.
for Derek Favors.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Magic moving the ball around. Ibaka, the pass to Prez. Fournier dishes to Young. Drains the three-pointer. Young's got 36.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Favors with a screen on Young. Hill kicks to Gobert. Inside, here's Favors. It's tipped. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Young's running. Dishes to Fournier. Feeds it to Prez. Young in the corner. For the lead. That shot, no good. Hill with some nice D. Utah has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. And Hayward got
That
it to
did
go.
not go in. My guy's ball went in. Stop fucking cheating.
Hustle up. Let's figure this out now. Let's go.
This is fucking cheating. You are fucking cheating.
We cannot settle for contested jumpers when we can get cleaner looks at the basket.
Playing around, stopping.
We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Hayward and Favors holding down those forward spots. Alec Burks is out there with Hill. And it's Withy in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. They set the screen. But they'll get another chance.
No.
Favors passes to Hill.
Get that rebound.
Hayward on the wing. Takes the 3. The Jazz again can't hit it.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Prez with the ball. Now defended by Hayward. Here's Meeks. Another miss by Orlando.
Oh, go in the
really
basket! You are being caught AI goaltending. This is
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that.
That did not go in.
And you can
My
see the
guys
difference
are
with their ability to win with their speed.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
Prez dishes to Young. Another miss.
Let the ball go in the basket!
Jazz
This is
by
bullshit!
9. Hayward outside, and the pass to Favors. Favors with the screen. And Hayward gets it to go.
No, it's not going in!
Burks
Oh my God.
5 here tonight. And he has just been in
this
the
is
flow.
the biggest cheating I ever
Offensively
seen in my life.
terrific game. He has been the X
Game.
factor.
This
Green
is
kicks
bullshit.
to Meeks.
This is not the bad team winning. This is the worst
There's
team
the dish
winning.
to Prez.
This is the worst of the 2 teams winning.
Looking to end the run. Hayward with
And not
some
because
nice D.
the other team's
For
playing bad,
Utah,
it's because the
they've
game
gone
is
2
cheating.
for 5.
This is the
On field
biggest
goal
cheating I
attempts in
ever
the
seen in my
fourth
life. This is cheating.
Burks kicks
This
to
is the
Hayward.
guy making sure the balls are going in
Three-pointer.
and making sure mine aren't.
The
And
shot.
that's not
No
allowed.
good.
You're supposed to, if the balls aren't supposed to go in, you're not supposed to let them go in. You're laying your balls there, it's supposed to go in, making sure
that will be the fifth game of this 6-game road trip.
Going in, not going in a team.
Green kicks to Young. A second chance effort.
That should have gone in.
So the whistle blows on the shot and two
the
free
three
throws
should have
for the
went in.
contact right
the
there.
fucking three was supposed to go in.
No good on the free throw. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Jeff Withers.
Oh, fucking cheating!
In for Orlando. Evan Fournier comes in for Meeks. And the second free throw, good. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Balls in and out of the basket.
Now here's Hill.
They are.
With a screen on Young.
They are. Yeah, don't say it's not loud. That's what they're doing.
And the shot is long.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Once again off the mark, Orlando. Jazz leading by 10.
My God, the number 3 suggested should have hit.
The rebound by...
Should have made this freaking a lot closer game. Should be by a lot more.
Young. Out to the wing. He dishes it to Prez. Back to Young. Biyombo, the pass to Fournier.
Oh my God.
Comes up with the rebound.
I got the rebound again. Ghosting. You freaking did not pass the ball when you should have. And you ghosted
Gobert
again. That is illegal. Cheating. I thought the guy could
back to Hill. 6 on the shot clock. They're running.
My guy's right
moving
there.
it up. And the shot is good. The Utah lead.
My guy is right there.
Down to just
his
8
hand.
points
It's
on
there
the
to get the
bucket
rebound.
from Serge Ibaka.
Should not be going to his hand
Utah's
like
ice
he's a
cold
ghost.
3-point land. 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Hill kicks to Favors. Pick up by Hill. Favors dishes to Burks. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Vucevic checked in for Bismack Biyombo.
Yeah, just fouling my
Here's
guy.
Prez. Young with no one around.
And they struggled
That
from
should have
3-point
went
range
in.
here in the second half.
should have went
And it's
in.
making it that much harder for them to chip away at that lead.
There's no reason those aren't going in. None.
Gobert, the
That's
screen.
you again cheating.
Favors passes to Hayward. With the teardrop, Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Ibaka's got 8 rebounds in this game. And Young kicks to Prez. Young dishes to Prez. Back to Young. Tries a 3. Ibaka outside. And Fournier kicks to Prez. Ibaka, the pass to Prez. Orlando moving the ball around. Takes a 3. And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist by Young. Young's got 6 assists here tonight.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
And here is Hill. Hayward outside. Shot clock at 6. Burks with it. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Ibaka.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Gobert, the screen. Hill dishes to Favors. To the middle. Here's Gobert, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And Fournier kicks to Prez. Young in the corner. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
And Favors kicks to Hayward. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Denied that.
Hayward's got 5 points now this quarter. Young passes to Prez. Back to Young. To the left wing. Prez kicks to Young. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Quite honestly, Vucevic is one of the most aggressive and best rebounders in the association.
Gobert, the screen. Hill kicks to Favors. Hayward outside. And again, it's Utah.
No.
I'll tell you what, Gordon Hayward really is fun to watch shooting the ball the way he does.
The Magic trail by 4. Here's Prez. Picked by Vucevic. Young dishes to Vucevic. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And Vucevic not lacking for confidence at all. I mean, he has no problem popping the J once he gets the ball.
Pick up by Hill. Favors passes to Hayward. Use that pick to get in close. Hayward's got 39.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
And here's Young from the arc. Drops in the tray. Young's got 42 in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Hayward outside. Fires the 3. Favors. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Fournier. Almost, but it rolls out. Utah leading. Hill kicks to Gobert. It's back to Hill. Passes it to Gobert. To the paint. Here's Hayward. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Come on, that's bull crap.
Hayward's got 41.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Pedal to the metal, Greg, is his style. He's got his foot on it, and he's not letting up.
Prez dishes to Young. To tie it up. Rebound, Utah.
Again.
Gobert
Stop
got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Favors. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
No, that did not
go in.
It's
a 5-point Jazz lead.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And Young kicks to Prez. From down low. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And that's why Prez is so special. I mean, his ability to come up with these big baskets is crucial to this team.
Hayward, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Young in the corner. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Prez kicks to Young. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Utah leading by 3. Inside. It's deflected. It's stolen by Ibaka. And Young kicks to Prez. Ball's knocked loose.
No, I passed it. I did not lose the ball.
3 on the fast break.
Again.
Now here's Hayward. Defense is right there. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Prez passes to Young. Now here's Prez. Defended by Hayward. Screened by Ibaka. Young left side. Buries the triple.
Yes!
A tremendous
clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Woo!
The Jazz making a switch here. Seconds left in the fourth. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. Money!
Yes! What a play! What a steal!
Instead,
oh, what a
and lethal.
That was one hell of a play. Oh man, that was.
For 3, Hill. Oh, the all or nothing shot.
Oh, what an ending! What an ending!
Orlando in a tight game.
What
an
ending!
Of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Big numbers for you on offense tonight. How were you able to get your shot going so consistently?
Man, I just fed off my teammates all night long, man. Looking for scoring opportunities whenever I could. They kept setting me up, and I kept knocking them down. So all the credit to those guys, man. They'll take that job easy, man.
Yeah, they do. They like that sort of thing. Hey, congrats, man. Appreciate it.
All right, man.
Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
So who's next, man? We going to Denver next?
The fans gonna be crazy.
Ooh, no doubt, man. But we're gonna put an L on them just like we did to these folks tonight.
Yeah, count on that. Bet that, bet that.
My friend is how you put a
Follow me to the exit. I know what you're going through. You might not like what I'm saying.
You know it's loud.
You know exactly what to do. We don't need to be complacent. I'm not the man who's gonna leave you. I just wanna take you places.
The kids think somebody else is crying, we should, I'll back up with something. I'm just saying, Does it? Maybe.
Hey, D, pass me the screwdriver.
I can't. I'm done. My contract's almost up. What's the point?
D, come on, man. Just let me finish this and then we'll go to the mall.
I mean, I do like soft pretzels. You even know what you're doing.
Okay. I make it there. Let's see if you're from over there. Messages? Nope. Weird. There's at least one message in here.
Once again, with my hands up and down, your spine in and out now. I just wanna settle down and build you up. Can I build you up?
It looks like it's gonna get overtime. Nope.
From my lips to your
is he gonna leave? There we go.
message for you, left with the concierge.
It's like, no.
I'll be back. And it stays.
Bruce.
My love for you. My love for you.
That's all good.
And it asks if you
Continue to win.
wanna build it up. 'Cause I'll be there.
Thanks, Bruce.
Every wave.
It's nice to have my agent giving us positive feedback. We're doing good. Yeah, I wasn't. Oh.
She said I've got a problem with your shoes and your chins, but it might move in. And I thought that you were straight, now I'm wondering. You so conceited, I said I love you. What does it matter if I lie to you? I don't regret it, but I'm glad that we're through. So don't you tell me that you just don't get it. You know when I'm going around.
Go to Denver. Oh, man, teammate Denver.
The 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Poor guy.
Hello and thanks for joining us on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith as we get ready for this very special broadcast of the NBA. And tonight our broadcast will be shifting to Denver, where we'll see the Nuggets going up against the Orlando Magic. We've seen a lot of quality basketball from this Orlando team lately. They've gotten the job done in every way possible this season.
Won 12
They're sitting
straight.
pretty with the best record in the league, East or West. For Denver coach Mike Malone, he has had a lot of success with players buying in to his system. Why do you think that is?
Well, it's most
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Perry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's a Nuggets home game. The fans around us are amped up here in the Pepsi Center. This game's going to be a challenge for them. Facing one of the top-tier teams in the league, they'll have to be at their best to steal a win here.
Yeah, and remember, this is the second and final time these teams will see one another, so they're going to want to ensure things turn out a bit differently.
And as we've got a few moments here before the tip, let's go to the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who had a chance to speak with Mike Malone. Dave, what'd you find out?
Guys, he told me their primary focus of the pregame discussion was defense.
Thank you, David. And with the playoffs on the horizon, it's a completely different type of game.
Well, the difference, Kevin, really is the fact that you're able to dig so much deeper into what a team does and how effective they are, and then be able to take those things away. That is the test during the playoffs that everybody's up against. Is your next best good enough against our next best?
And even just small moves can make such a difference.
Little tiny adjustments and wrinkles in some of the things that you do can really throw off a team with the way that they're preparing for you and what you're about to bring in terms of the storm the playoffs are.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Ibaka is the 4 with Vucevic in the middle. Fournier out there with Young. And it's Prez in at the 3 spot. He feeds it to Vucevic. Lets it go with the 3. Young's shot is off. So it's Denver now. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, offensively, they got all the momentum behind them, got the D on the ropes, and they just kept throwing haymakers.
They get it again.
Come on,
Fournier gets a wide open look, sinks the 3-pointer.
Fantastic awareness out on the floor. That's a textbook assist.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Martin in the corner, beyond the arc. That one, no good. The Magic go the other way with it. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
Well, they built up the big lead and then let the second unit get out there and do their work. And you're right, the guys coming in off the bench were spectacular. They put up a ton of points.
I think that's what we were still coming
And Young kicks to Prez. And stolen by Barton.
Come on, that was a foul.
It's Barton on the wing. A floater, Fareed, and it's put back in by Fareed. Fareed's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, when you don't box out the Manimal, he has a tendency to devour second chance opportunities.
Young with no one around. And a miss there on the triple. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Martin passes to Nelson. Fareed, a screen on Young. Nelson dishes to Fareed. Fareed setting the pick for Gallinari. And it's Gallinari again missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Prez with the bucket. And it seems everywhere we go in the league, we are starting to see more and more Prez jerseys in the crowd. He's really become a star in the league.
You know, and it's clear that he is a fan favorite in the league at this point. Part of it is his style of play, but I think a bigger part is just how Prez carries himself. It makes time for those around him.
Yep, that one goes in there. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And Young kicks to Prez. It's going to be 2 free throws.
And
Drew
the foul,
contact on the shot.
I just love the tenacity that Prez displays, going straight into the heart of the D there and drawing the foul.
And Brent, for the Nuggets, they know that it's going to be a growing process for a few years before they can compete.
Well, a lot of learning on the job, not only for the players, but for the coaching staff, Kevin. But that can be a great thing. You know, if you're rooted together in the struggle to become successful in the NBA, you're going to share those successes on such a deeper level once they come.
Back to Nelson. Gallinari outside, tries a three. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Gallinari's got 5 points so far.
When Gallinari pulls up for three, it's usually a high percentage shot. So smart at taking outside looks.
Unloads from 13. Shots good from Young.
Yeah.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Nelson, the pass to Fareed. Gallinari, and the layup's good off the glass. Gallinari's got his third basket of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
That they did, and he's the one guy on D you can't leave alone, or he's going to get to the bucket over and over. Just torched him there.
That was enough space for Young to convert the deep ball.
And Young can knock those down if you give him the chance.
Nelson dishes to Gallinari. It's stolen by Prez. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. And a hard slam there from Prez to finish off the play.
It reminds me of the last game where we did that to win the
Had
game.
him so highly touted coming into the league.
Here's Gallinari. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
He's been precise on offense. I don't think he's made one mistake on that end of the floor so far.
Now here's Prez. He's guarded closely. Young for three. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 8.
And really, Young is never going to pass up a catch-and-shoot opportunity. He's remarkably efficient with those kinds of shots.
Yeah, it looked like he knocked that one back in.
Nelson kicks to Barton. Fareed, a screen on Fournier. Barton passes to Fareed, and it's good. Caught through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Hard to believe that Kenneth Fareed was taken 22nd in the draft class of 2011. And he's been a solid player ever since he came into the NBA.
Another one of those players, Kevin, you could classify as just because of his size he was overlooked, but his ability to muscle in and really outwork everybody makes up for that lack of size. Not your prototypical power forward, but he can hold his own.
Dishes to Gallinari. That's tipped. It's stolen by Ibaka. Prez with the ball. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Prez dishes to Vucevic. And here's Young from the arc. Kenneth Fareed pulls it in. Nuggets trail. Gallinari in the corner. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Takes a three. Rebound by the Magic. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
Oh, and they also took a few jabs too, but as prolific as their offense was, there was no way they were going to be outscored in that one.
Gallinari just wants
Here's the thing is, it doesn't matter if you take jabs, how you take, respond to those jabs. It's fun to
Who comes to mind as best guys at that position?
Well, Kawhi Leonard is causing all kinds of havoc for multiple players in our league right now from the wing. And you combine his athleticism, his length, his timing, and then the stability, Kevin, of really the defensive structure around him. That really pronounces him as one of the game's premier defenders.
The versatility, him, Green, I mean, these guys can guard a lot of different positions.
Yeah, again, there's ways that great coaches in our league teach professional teams that you can also have schemes defensively and just as many plays defensively to be effective on that end of the floor. But that part is about effort.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Yeah, fans are getting their money's worth already. If you like high-scoring affairs, you're in the right place.
Yeah, 23-20.
And Fareed kicks to Gallinari. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by the Magic. Ibaka's got his third rebound on the night.
Left in the score. Okay, scoring.
Young passes to Prez. Back to Young. From beyond the arc,
Right open.
in the hoop for his fourth
Yeah,
field goal.
OJ,
4 for
baby.
7 shooting and looking for more.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Yeah. Just wide open on double team.
Fareed against Ibaka. Here's the screen. Fareed dishes to Barton. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Barton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Prez. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. Number 1, the Magic.
I mean, it's about the pace they played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down. And Prez is just brilliant, just has such remarkable initiative and moves well without the ball.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Then for the Magic. Yambo, he's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Hazanya in for Evan Fournier. Great open look there.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Rebound.
Prez kicks to Green. Pass to Prez. Young outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now here's Murray, defended by Young. Nurkic, the pass to Harris. Back to Nurkic. From 12 feet out. And Denver again with the bucket.
Well, the defense did a fine job there. Just not good enough. Nurkic, too skilled.
Orlando's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Young outside. Kicks it to Prez. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Prez has got 12 points in the game.
He's given them a little bit of everything this quarter, but his scoring has been absolutely dominant.
Shot from 16. Hazanya's shot is off.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And here is Harris. He had 10 points in the win against Indiana.
You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
Now here's Prez. Guarded closely. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Nuggets. The Magic have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in
No, the back call there.
The first free throw is good. Payton, he's checked in for Young. So he gets them both.
It's too easy out here.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Now Murray. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Screen by Nurkic. Chandler outside. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 1:58 left in the first quarter. Payton kicks to Biyombo. It's deflected and stolen by Murray. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Feeds to Harris. Passes it to Chandler. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Prez passes to Hazanya. All these days, teams have really gone away from offensive rebounding, transition defense, such an imperative.
Well, I think Greg Popovich started it off.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, Ibaka is the 4 with Vucevic in the middle. Young is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Prez in at the 3. A nice shot by Gallinari.
How's the defensive breakdown?
Got
My
the
hand
second
and
quarter
everything.
going with the
There.
first basket of the period for Denver. And Young kicks to Ibaka. Over to the left wing. Orlando moving the ball around. Young dishes to Prez. Launches it. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Prez. 14 points for Justice Young.
And really, Young is very efficient at shooting the triple. The D has to be better guarding him from out there.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Jazz had a huge game. He scored 20 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Yeah, I'm with Greg here. It could go either way, maybe a flip of the coin, whether he's exhausted or invigorated after that last performance. We'll see.
Gallinari attacking. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Gallinari's got 4 points in the quarter.
Sweet shot from Gallo. So many ways he can hurt you.
Prez passes to Fournier. Count that one.
Yeah.
And the Magic lead by 3.
He really can time those perfectly. What an assist.
Fareed, a screen on Fournier. Barton kicks to Jokic. Out to Gallinari. Ibaka comes with the double team. It's Barton on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Fareed, no good. Magic leading by 3. Fournier dishes to Prez. The pass to Ibaka. He kicks it to Prez. Back to Ibaka. Here's Fournier. He's got 5. Trying to get open is Ibaka. Fournier's shot is off.
After hitting a 3 in the first quarter, he's gone cold from the perimeter during this one.
Here's Fareed. The offensive rebound.
And one thing that Fareed does very well, time and time again, is finding ways to get to the free throw line.
For Denver, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
I think the first time you saw Kenneth Fareed, you knew he was going to be one of those guys as a special undersized rebounder. Great on the offensive glass, great instincts to track down loose balls, and relentless pursuit.
And here's Young from the arc. Denver grabs the miss. Nelson outside. Young with the steal. Now here's Prez. He's got 14.
Come on, I got fouled.
The pass to Prez. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, the shooting percentage is excellent so far, and without him, they might not have the lead like they do now.
And Fareed is a gifted rebounder, as you said, Brent, one of the few active players to record over 25 rebounds in a single game.
Well, he could also thank his teammates for missing a lot of shots, Kevin, but I jest. His rebounds and activity really are important for his team, and they feed off of that energy. You know, you're playing a long NBA season, Kevin. Sometimes you need a spark plug, a guy out there who's going to hop around a little bit and get you going. Kenneth Fareed does that for the Nuggets.
And he can't hit the second.
And what's interesting about Ibaka, he's played basketball internationally ever since joining the NBA back in 08. In fact, he won a silver medal with Spain in 2012.
Shots good from Young. The Nuggets trail by 7.
Sorry. That ain't my time. Take a zip this other real quickly. But then Shoot.
Nelson outside. Barton sets a screen for Nelson. Clock at 6. The dish now to Gallinari. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Gallinari's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, the D is aware of Gallo's jumper, but not on that possession.
Prez kicks to Vucevic. The feed to Prez. And finish off by Prez.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
When you're playing from behind, you cannot let your opponent have things that are that easy. And that was easy.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Jokic a screen.
Okay, for those who don't know, bonus means it's
Barton against Fournier. So the wing on the left.
It's free throws anytime a foul happens.
It's rebounded by Prez. Magic leading by 7. He dishes it to Fournier. He feeds it to Ibaka.
Each player gets 6 fouls. He gets
back to Fournier. Here's Prez. Denver grabs the miss.
Come on, that's going in.
Gallinari outside. Here's Barton. He's good with the little jumper in close. Barton's got 5.
And Will Barton looks comfortable there down on the inside with the shot.
Bonus means you actually get double bonus.
Prez dishes to Ibaka.
And they also, bonus is how many fouls you get per team.
Young passes to Prez.
Oh, it goes to the free throw line with a foul.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Being if you're not
he
shot,
he doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously,
shooting,
he can when necessary, but not that time.
For the bonus, you don't get.
Jokic with a screen on Fournier. Barton, no good, shot missing. And Orlando will come the other way. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home. Gallinari, it's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And stolen by Barton. And here's the fast break.
They kind of decided to pass to me.
Dishes it to Gallinari. It's stolen by Vucevic.
Oh, come on. Why is it?
Now here's Prez. Gallinari covering. And
I got fouled! That was not a turnover, that was a foul. There's too much contact for that not to be. There was more contact in the foul you didn't call the other way than there was there.
That would shouldn't be much debate there.
And Brent, going back a few years to your formative playing days in high school, you played.
I'll debate it. I'll debate it right now with you.
Thanks very much. Hey, you could not miss through the first part of this game. Was good shot selection and emphasis for you?
Yeah, you know it always is.
Out way too soon in the second quarter.
Bring it in. We have not won this game yet. These guys are relying on one man to beat us. He's way too comfortable moving around without the ball. I want you to stay tight on him, away from the ball, and run him off the line. No easy buckets. Now let's get out there and win this game.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. We're seeing a tremendous game from Prez.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could, and boy, was he throwing it down hard.
Well, it's one thing to drive, but it's another thing to drive and dunk. So let's see if he can keep that going here in the third.
Here's Young. Gallinari and Fareed, the duo at the forward. Will Barton is out there with Nelson. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. The Nuggets trail by 4. Nelson kicks to Gallinari. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Really no excuse for him missing that one, guys. He has to knock that shot down.
Fournier's shot is off. The Nuggets shooting well, 50% from the floor. Gallinari in the corner. Prez with the rebound. Prez has got 3 rebounds now in this one. It's Fournier on the wing. No good from outside. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. 4-point game. Now, here is Gallinari. Defense right on him. Nelson dishes to Barton. 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Good defensive work there by Young.
And no connections yet so far, guys. 0 for 3 from the field.
Here's Prez. Here's Ibaka, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Ibaka's got his second basket of the night. Young against Nelson. Fader on the way. Barton, no luck.
Yeah, maybe the halftime cut into some of that rhythm they had in the first half. So far, 0 for 4 to start the second half.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Just remarkable vision. Young is so talented at spotting the open man.
Jokic with the screen on Fournier. Here's Barton. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. In watching Will Barton play, or rather as he's known, the people's champ, you know, Brent, you have to love the energy and aggression that he plays with whenever he's out there on the floor.
Well, there's something about the blue-collar player, Kevin, that I think everybody who's a fan of the game always is attracted to. That's what Will Barton does. Very easy to cheer for, and he gives you everything he's got every night.
Orlando moving the ball around. Now here's Prez. Gallinari covering and finish off by Prez.
A nice job again. That time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
They're clearly dialed in, making each possession count. Now the challenge is, let's maintain that focus and concentration.
Gallinari with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Young. And he gets the bucket. And now it's a 12-point Orlando lead.
Oh, gorgeous.
Like, okay, Ibaka's going to defend.
Impossible to defend given
that guy. I'm going to defend the other guy.
Denver calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Prez.
And he just keeps hitting.
I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we
wanted
more than that.
I'm going to defend the other guy.
You're my Pippen, and you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they would.
It's impressive putting Pippen near my Jordan.
He's around 14 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Nelson's got 5 assists tonight.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Prez with the ball. Now guarded by Fareed. Ibaka outside. Young for 3, and again it's Orlando with the 3.
Yeah.
And really, you just have to enjoy watching Young fill it up. Everything he touches right now turns to gold.
To the middle, here's Gallinari. Excellent defense there from Prez.
He's certainly a threat to finish those opportunities with some style and flair, but the defense did a simply outstanding job preventing that from happening.
Fournier passes to Prez. Kicks to Young. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, how about the
juice, baby?
They're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half.
Screen by Fareed. Nelson against Young. Gallinari wide open. They get it back. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
And well, he's been the NBA's leader in blocks multiple times. Ibaka just has that rare instinct for it.
Prez with the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Fareed setting the pick for Nelson. Martin left side. Gallinari outside. And it's Gallinari again missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pick by Vucevic. And Young kicks to Fournier. Pass to Prez. Feeds it to Vucevic. Young, right side. 4 on the shot clock. Tries a 3. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight to end the run. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah,
you watch Jokic play, and you can see why so many are high on his ability to be a star someday. Brent has all the tools, is a legit 7-footer, and he moves with such ease.
Yeah, Jokic has a nice face-up game and has lateral movement as a big, which is quite impressive. Sense of spacing with his passing is pretty good. His timing on defense is good. Be interesting to see how he develops in the next couple seasons.
And Ibaka kicks to Young. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 16. Gallinari in the corner. The Nuggets with another miss.
You know, looking at his release and his form, it just seems like something is off, and it's affecting both his shot and, at this point, his confidence.
Here's Prez. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Well, it looked like he was hesitating on that one, guys. Have no clue why, though.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the league and NBA teams have become much more aware of protecting players' health, and they're finding out that rest and sleep are a huge part of that.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball. They cannot stop us.
Up 18 now.
Possible.
Good report, DA. Thank you. Maurice checked in for Denver. And a switcher also for Orlando. Levins checked in for Evan Fournier. Martin passes to Jokic. Gallinari. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Gallinari's got 17.
Solid shot from Gallo. He knows he has a mismatch down inside. Sinks the shot.
Prez dishes to Young. A baseline J. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Juice, baby.
Lead by 18.
Squeeze in there.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Barton outside. Passes it to Murray. Young with the steal. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. Drops in the breakaway layup. Young's got 14 points here in the second half.
That's just all energy. Young really a pest on defense with his quick instincts.
The pass to Barton. Jokic a screen. And it's Gallinari again missing.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Vucevic.
And really, Fareed is always a danger to score inside thanks to his athleticism. The D has no choice but to foul him in there and hope that he misses.
For the Nuggets, Wilson Chandler's checked in for Jokic. And Harris subbed in for Will Barton. The Magic also changing it up. Biyombo is checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Payton in for Levins.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Now here's Murray. He's tightly guarded. Fareed setting the pick for Chandler. And again, Denver no good. Orlando leading by 22. Payton kicks to Prez. Back to Payton. Prez with the ball. Chandler on him. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Green, the screen. The dish to Prez. The kick out to Young. From downtown. And it's Denver with the rebound. Fareed's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And the basket by Harris.
Important to have shooters on the floor that can spread you out. Gary Harris likes to nail the deep three, and he does there.
Prez kicks to Young. Now here's Prez. He's guarded by Chandler. From deep. Nice made three there from Young, who is set up on the play by
juice,
Prez.
baby.
Yeah, and Young knew to try and find space outside when Prez got the ball. Great sequence there from Orange Juice.
Denver's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Harris with it. He has 7. He kicks to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Over in the corner, Chandler. That doesn't go either for Chandler.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Young outside, fires the 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3. Oh, what a game it's been for both parts of Orange Juice, showing exactly why they are so deadly.
And Prez and Young have both been putting up numbers here, feeding off each other.
I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused. Just keep squeezing that orange juice, gentlemen.
With laziness, guys are not crashing down and closing off those driving lanes.
Denver making a switch here. Arthur's checked in. Orlando Jokic is checked in for Denver. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Wilson Chandler. Then for the Magic, Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Green. Prez comes in for Hizanga. Young is subbed in for Jody Meeks. So on the floor for Orlando, Prez in at the 3. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Ibaka. And it's Young, and it's Payton in at the 2-guard spot.
Oh, probably.
Orlando, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. The kick out to Young. To the left wing.
Oh, come on.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, this is when his game is at its sharpest. The offense flowing through him, and he's just getting it done.
A different look for Denver. Miller comes in for Jokic, and it's Beasley in for Murray. Beasley, the pass to Harris. A lot of international players coming to the NBA. Brent, the number have reached triple digits, about a quarter of the league now from overseas.
Amazing that NBA scouts and general managers continue to comb the globe to try to find the best available talent, and it still speaks to what it is that those club systems in the European countries are able to do with their younger players.
And I always think of the old coaches would go overseas, hold these camps, and get these kids at a very young age and teach them the principles of basketball.
And a lot of coaches, Kevin, are still looking at the fundamental elements of the game, and it seems like the European players are the ones that they always point to that are ahead of where we are here in the States.
Beasley dishes to Harris. Knocked loose. They push it up 4 on 3.
That's right, that's Kirby.
Ibaka, no luck.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
Yeah, and I know gravity's out there, but not everything is going to fall, even when you set it up perfectly.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, just scanning the box score and looking at the rebound total tonight, I don't believe it. Shows the absolute passion he has for that part of the game.
That free throw good from Prez. DJ Augustine's checked in for the Magic. Both free throws good from Prez.
Thank you for making me draw those crunches.
Nuggets have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Harris kicks to Nurkic. Beasley up top.
Looks like
to
a
the paint.
Pokemon.
Miller, the pass to Harris. And all
double turnover
in that time before dropping in.
Well, that bucket from Harris was all about perseverance. He takes his time and uses what he has of those muscles and puts it on the defense.
Prez with the bucket. Prez has got 6 points in the quarter. Denver's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. And it's Miller penetrating. Out to Harris.
Yeah, teams up on something.
Now, here's Nurkic. Tight defense on him. Arthur sets the pick for Beasley. Back to Nurkic. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. Off the left rim and out.
He looked like he was in rhythm to shoot that one, guys, especially as open as he was. Just clanged it.
And here's Biyombo. And there's the feed to Prez. He dishes it to Augustine. Biyombo kicks to Prez. And he banks in the layup. Prez has got 34.
Well, so polished down low. Prez going to town against the weaker interior defense.
Nurkic is screen on Augustine. Dishes it to Nurkic. 7-foot shot. That's Biyombo with the rebound.
Well, he's not a polished post player by any means, but he must finish those looks in tight.
Here's Prez. Banked in off the glass. Prez has got 36.
So impressive to watch his scoring ability. Prez good at creating shots for himself.
Young against Beasley. He feeds it to Harris. There's a good screen. And again, Denver no good. Orlando's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Magic.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
A 2-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Prez. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again. And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And that's the thing. When you go on the road, 2 things can happen. Either the environment can affect you, or you can affect the environment. They chose the latter.
A 3-ball. No good on the shot. To the right side. And Augustine kicks to Prez. Augustine in the corner. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking.
Yeah,
I don't care
bad.
what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you next time.
What's up, Steve?
What's going on, Prez? The guys back in the studio want to talk to you.
Perfect.
Yeah, so when I'm coming down off the screen.
Yeah.
Pop around, cut to the basket. It's there every time.
And I'll line up on the side of the 3, so you can either hit me or take it to the hoop.
Got it.
Whatever
Got
it
it.
is.
Thank you, Prez.
Oh, D, come on, man.
I gotta do this, man. You know I gotta do this.
Wait, what are you doing?
Making peace with everything. My 10-day contract is up, and I'm okay with that. Thank you, Locker. You've been there for me. You held my jerseys that were never used, and you held on to my musty shoes. I love you.
I mean, I get it, though. It's like his form of mourning. I really hope they re-sign him, though.
You know, man, me too. I'm gonna miss that dude.
I mean, it's orange juice, though, without the pulp.
We still gotta get the job done.
Let's do it.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Prez.
Hey, what's up? It's Kenny here, man. You guys won this one going away. Now, what was it that gave your team such an advantage tonight?
Man, I thought we worked really well together. Everyone did what they were supposed to do on both ends of the floor, and we took the game plan that Coach gave us and ran it exactly the way he asked, basically.
Yeah, it was pure perfection tonight. You guys were effortless, and great job again.
Thank you so much, man. Have a good one.
And that'll wrap things up.
Awkward silence there. Like, we. And just. Showing tweets from the last game. That's one. just enough. Wow. Couldn't have done that. Set up being almost ain't fair. Finished this long ass road trip. Had no LA. Basically, long West Coast road trip. Game road trip on the West Coast. Have fun. Okay.
To my hometown, your comments leave me such a nasty taste. Cancel the sound, switch all around. A palate cleanser.
Yes, I have to show up at practice.
You should too.
finishing off the day in the road trip. Alright, J.Y., but we got a game to go.
I hope you guys enjoy the prelude.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. And on tap tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, what a year they're having. They've run up the best record in the NBA with some absolutely flawless performances. They've been a fun team to watch over the first half of the season. And Shaq, we're coming up to the halfway point of the season. Some teams finally getting into a groove after a somewhat shaky start.
Yeah, every year is different sometimes. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. The fans here in New Orleans ready to cheer on their Pelicans in this interconference matchup. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that.
And nothing tips off a broad.
Well, guys, Anthony Davis is a center.
Thanks, DA. As I recall, he said that was a tough adjustment, but he's been ahead of the curve ever since. And for NBA teams, the hardest thing to do is to get superstar talent, obviously. The Pelicans have that in Anthony Davis. How, Greg, do you think they build around him?
Well, a big part of it is just him staying healthy. I mean, we all know this is the team that's had horrible luck in that regard. Now they're shaping personnel to fit the new coaching staff. A bit more shooting, more depth. I think that's going to be key.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Orlando, Ibaka is the four with Vucevic in the middle. Young is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Prez in at the three. Buries it from three-point range. Fournier's got the first 3 points tonight for Orlando.
That's Fournier's specialty. The long-distance bomb that really hand-ties defense.
Davis setting the pick for Evans. Outside for Davis. Back to Evans. Down low. Young with the steal. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Retain possession.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Kicks it to Prez. Ibaka outside. Prez dishes to Ibaka. No good with the triple. On defense, Orlando. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
Evans with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Healed with the bucket. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Prez kicks to Vucevic. Up top, Ibaka. Now here's Prez. Covered by Evans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. They get it back. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Size and athleticism, two things you can't teach, helping Ibaka own the boards that time.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the night.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Prez passes to Vucevic. And Nikola Vucevic averaging a double-double over the last 4 seasons, and yet there are some questions about how those numbers translate in the win-loss column.
Well, you know, he's not especially quick or explosive, and he is big and strong and takes advantage of those attributes. The league seems to be going away from the slower, bigger post-up guys. If you're not a dunker and a shot blocker or a three-point shooter these days, you can get lost in the shuffle a bit, but this guy, Vucevic, brings a lot of good stuff to the table, and I think it's incumbent upon his team to keep him in positions where he can succeed.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they roll goaltending.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block, but that one's going to count.
It's stolen by Davis. Here's Evans. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
That was a really bad call. That was still going up. I mean, that team's out there going down.
Outstanding game against Denver. Prez dishes to Ibaka.
It's not going to, like,
Prez kicks to Ibaka. Feeds to Prez.
Off the collect. There's nothing about this.
Shot clock at 6. Young for 3 from 15 feet away. The Magic again can't hit.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Screen by Asik. Outside Holiday. He feeds it to Evans. Shoots the 3. That one doesn't drop. The Magic go the other way with it. And Young kicks to Prez. He dishes it to Vucevic. Here's Prez. He's another guy now had a stellar performance in that win against Denver.
Come on.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. Evans leading the charge. Here's Asik. That's tipped.
You gotta respect the D. Prez just spiking the shot back thanks to that amazing reach.
Ibaka, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. The first free throw is good. Hill, he's checked in for Davis. And both free throws good for Serge Ibaka. Pelicans trail by 4. Outside Holiday. Hield kicks to Holiday. Six to shoot. A 3 ball. Rebound by the Magic.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Prez with the bucket.
Look at the heart from Prez attacking the defense on the drive, making it look very simple.
New Orleans has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out, looking cold from outside. From past the arc. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid
hell, I didn't pass the ball. Pass the ball in the game.
Here's Holiday. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
The ball.
Oh, such a field shot there.
Nope, we're going to make you pass the ball.
Pass to Vucevic. And Asik sends it back.
The foul.
Wow. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Asik. Fournier passes to Prez. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Man, I like to see Prez get aggressive inside. Really determined to score when he gets that close to the rim.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And stolen by Fournier. And the pass to Prez from 11 feet away. And the jumper is on the mark.
Okay, it worked.
Prez has got 6 points. Pelicans trail by 8. Outside Holiday. He kicks to Hill. The dish to Hield. Puts up a 3. No good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way. Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
They get a hand on it. Here we go, all alone. No one near Prez as he lets it go. Vucevic with the bucket. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Boy, they've really...
Nice job, Orange Juice. Hustle up, take a seat. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we wanted more than them. Remember, you're my Pippen and you're my Jordan.
Baby, come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Outside Holiday. Passes it to Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He was all alone on that one. Hield's got his second bucket of the game to go.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
Prez dishes to Ibaka. Prez with the ball. He's against Evans. Young with no one around. And Young just drilling the three there. Nice look.
And that's the shot that's dropping for Young when he is playing with confidence.
Pick up by Hill to the paint. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. It's good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And Young kicks to Vucevic. Here's Prez, and there's 2 points. Yeah. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Prez has got 8 points.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Feasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
Hield. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Fournier. Shoots. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And now it's a 12-point Magic lead. Outside Holiday. Hill with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Hield the pass to Evans. And it's off from three-point range.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And Vucevic kicks to Young. Misses the three. Young's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Holiday. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Fournier. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Denver. Puts it up from 7, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 8 points for Vucevic.
Thanks. And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And here is Hield. 14 points from him the last game against Indiana.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
And it's Evans missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Screen by Ibaka.
Right side, just the pass me right up at the.
Prez dishes to Vucevic.
Young
pass to Prez. Fournier for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds. Disjointed, disorganized,
Bring it in. Take a seat.
It's like a triple D. It's a good thing. All right.
Hey, we're in great shape, fellas. Now, no matter how much we go up, we need to keep that same winning mentality.
Can't let them back in the game. Gotta keep playing good defense. Keep getting those
Magic
rebounds.
leading by 12 on the court for Orlando. Ibaka is the 4 with Vucevic in the middle. Fournier out there with Young. And it's Prez in at the 3, the small forward. Back to Ibaka, expanding his range, and Jones pulls it down. Young's got one three-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Nuggets just played phenomenal. He finished with 38 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Appreciate it, Dave. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him,
how did off the backboard
he was
in the
ready
basket
for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
And Young kicks to Prez. The feed to Ibaka. Pass to Young. Now here's Prez. Defense right on him. Good work defensively by Jones.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Young dishes to Prez. Back to Young. Kicks it to Prez. Feeds to Young. There's the three. He makes that one drop. Only a second and 5 tries.
And with Prez, you get it all. Outstanding passes to his guys who have clean looks at the basket.
Here's Hill. Jones. Prez with the rebound. Prez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Young in the corner. Prez with the ball. Hill's there. Prez passes to Young. His 3-pointers off the mark.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's the floater. Davis has the open look. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Davis has got his first points in this one.
And it's pretty impressive seeing how Anthony Davis has been able to put on muscle since he came into the league. A skinny 215-pounder when he came in. He says the extra strength has been a big factor in terms of his growth as a player.
Me a defensive breakdown, but that's definitely my team. Defense broke down with that 3-pointer and wide open.
Squeeze on him, guys.
2 points.
Bring it in. Let's talk.
Man.
I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused. Remember, you're my Pippen and you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they
did. Say that in the commit. Seriously, that guy said
shoulders. A lot of it actually is just eating more. He had to make sure he was eating the right things. But after that, it was about eating in volume.
Our kind of guy.
Yeah.
Omer Asher, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Hey, that expansive reach of Vucevic really helps him on the defensive end. He uses that length to really bother the confidence of shooters.
Now here's Prez. He's guarded by Hill. And here's Young from the arc. Drills the 3-pointer.
Yeah.
Young's got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Evans kicks to Hield. 6 to shoot. Davis dishes to Evans. The shot. They grab their own miss. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. The Pelicans shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And it's Prez, top of the key. Back to Ibaka. Al Fournier. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Young's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 12. Dishes it to Hield. He feeds it to Evans. Pass to Asha. Evans inside, defended by Young, and it's Evans missing. Magic leading by 12. Prez passes to Fournier. Buries it from three-point range. Fournier's got his second bucket tonight.
They brought up their three-point percentage this quarter. They're shooting it well right now. The defense may need to think about making some kind of adjustment to slow that down.
The shot by Evans, nobody around. Evans can't get that one to fall.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really falling off.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hill up top. Here's the three. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
And Young kicks to Vucevic. And it's Prez, top of the key. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Back to Fournier. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Yeah.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up.
Kick inside. Fournier wide open behind me.
I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them. Just keep squeezing that orange juice, gentlemen.
Was Manu Ginobili, and I see some similarities in their games. Both are efficient scorers. They're able to make the three and slash and dash inside to finish around the rim.
The Magic making a switch here. Augustine's checked in, and he comes up with the deuce.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Magic leading by 15. Prez dishes to Ibaka. It's Young on the wing, covered by Evans. Young passes to Prez, and Ibaka kicks to Augustine. Shoots. Pelicans with the rebound. Hill's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He dishes it to Evans.
Goes right through.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Morris checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for Tyreke Evans.
Button, which means he should have been standing by me. Research for this, I'm like, I wasn't 15. Automatically. Double right.
Outside Hill. And the call will be against Prez.
No foul there was freaking clean on the ball.
Changes for New Orleans.
Again,
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for
got called light.
And it's Pondexter in for Hill. Davis sets a screen. And it's Ajinça missing. Magic leading by 15. Prez with the ball. 10 points for Hill. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Nice numbers put up by Ibaka. He's got 10 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Moore with the bucket. Moore's got his first points in this one.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Free throw line, it's just very important that games can come down.
Prez kicks to Ibaka.
In a close game or in the everything all that free throws.
Augustine dishes to Prez.
Come back, don't you?
Young in the corner. Puts up a three. Nice made three there from Young, who was set up on the play by Prez.
Orange juice, baby.
Yeah, Young knew to try and find space outside when Prez got the ball. Great sequence there from Orange Juice.
And Moore kicks to Holiday. Young with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. Augustine with the ball. Prez, no good.
Oh, my God. It should have been a foul that should have went in again with the double team.
Moore right side. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Moore's got 4 points in the quarter.
Too much contact.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Prez kicks to Vucevic. To the middle. Here's Prez. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And how about the skill from Perez down on the block, working hard inside and
Come on.
getting the contact in the process.
And he's good on the second.
No, you saw that one, Pops.
New Orleans gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. They set the pick.
Last couple of games.
Moore against Augustine. And Moore kicks to Ajinça. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
That's how we play the game. Bring it in. Let's go. Hey, we're in great shape, fellas. Now, no matter
Well, we know Mario Hezonja is
And we finished one half of...
That's a 15-point lead. It's Kikikaki.
Bring it in, guys. Hey, great work in
That's
the
a
first half.
40-point lead.
Hey.
A view from the sky above of this lovely city to make our return to New Orleans, Louisiana. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Justice Young in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the threes, they just drop for him consistently. He was
a fantastic stretch
in that first half.
I'll say, I mean, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
Davis and Ashik working together down low. Holiday and Hield team up in the backcourt. And it's Evans in at the small forward position. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. Hield kicks to Davis. Now the pass to Hield. Davis sets a screen. Fires from deep. Hield can't hit.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
I didn't pass the ball.
Here's Davis.
What the hell?
And it's Orlando with the rebound. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Prez with the bucket.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
So it's the
Young outside. Here's Prez. Prez finishing off the play with the dunk. He won't miss many of those.
And you can just see him psyching himself up after a play like that. Nice slam by Prez.
Oh, we're going to pass it to you.
To the inside. Evans. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Pelicans shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Orlando leading by 20. Prez passes to Vucevic. Young dishes to Prez. It's Fournier on the wing. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Ibaka.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Great D that time from Davis. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Here's Hasek. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Now here's Prez, covered by Evans. Ibaka, the pass to Vucevic. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. Number 1, the Magic.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
He kicks it to Prez. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Shots good from Young.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Pelicans trail by 19. Hield kicks to Davis. The 3. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Davis. Hield's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
It's stolen by
Come on! Bull crap!
Now the dish to Evans
from
from 10 feet out, and that one hits back iron.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
Timeout. Start it.
F5
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk. Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels, and now they're playing like they're desperate.
Best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Jones comes in for Davis, and it's Solomon Hill in for Drew Holiday. Hield with the bucket. Hield's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Pelicans.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Prez kicks to Young. Prez with the ball. Hill's there. Back to Young. From beyond the arc. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Yeah.
Right, baby. Dropping bombs.
OJ,
How many more
baby.
threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
And
a breakdown here of the 3-point shots made by Prez and Justice Young, a.k.a. OJ, and the rest of the team.
And those are some solid numbers in terms of shooting the deep ball from OJ.
And I think I've hit
They
one.
have been picky about when they have pulled up from the outside and have tried to do things in the flow of the offense, and you really have to tip your cap to them.
Fournier in the corner. Now here's Prez. He's tightly guarded. The 3. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Elfrid Payton, he's checked in for Orlando.
It's just it's like, what the hell? What did I do?
Pelicans trail by 18. Passes it to Hill. Outside, Jones. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Jones has got 7 points.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
And here's Young from the arc. Again, Young missing. New Orleans has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Evans kicks to Hield. Oh, good on the triple. Orlando leading by 16. Here's Fournier. He's got 9. Now here's Prez. Back to Payton. Here's Prez. And finish off by Prez.
And I love the shot selection by Prez. Playing well within the offense there and burying a lot of buckets in the process.
Evans against Young. Screen by Jones. Evans kicks to Hield. No good from outside. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Vucevic, and count it. 2 points with a chance for 1 more at the free throw line.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Jeff Green is checked in for Evan Fournier.
And Nikola Vucevic, born to play the game. Both of his parents played professionally. They met in a gym. And his father played in Europe for 24 years, so you can't run away from the DNA.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Look at Orlando. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that number one spot in the conference.
Yeah,
the excellent brand of basketball that they're putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, the Cleveland Cavaliers, sitting directly below them, just one spot down.
And seeing where the Magic are, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
Diambo, he's checked in for Orlando.
Well, it's admirable when you look at Prez, a selfless superstar with incredible potential. I think he's got a chance to be one of the all-time greats.
Evans kicks to Asik. 6 to shoot. Hill sets the screen for Evans. And the Pelicans miss again. And Vucevic with that basketball upbringing, guys, you see that in his skill level, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he can score on the block over either shoulder. He can step out and make the face-up jump shot as well. He's a good passer. Offensively, there's not much he can't do as a big guy.
Yeah, the
and he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Evans kicks to Jones. Here's Hield. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hield's got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Pass to Biyombo. Out left to the wing. Prez with the ball. Out guarded by Hield. Young from outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah.
Well, this is what it's all about. Both Prez and Young have it going, and the numbers are piling up.
And Orange Juice putting the squeeze on for sure. Tremendous play from that duo.
Here's Evans. Second chance shot. Great D that time from Payton.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Pass it to the guy inside. There was like 3 guys there. Like,
and here is Hield. 13 points in the game. Here's Jones. Uses the glass to drop it in. Jones has got 9 points. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Young dishes to Prez. And finished off by Prez.
Sensational recognition by Prez. Skying up with ease for the throwdown.
Hield the pass to Evans. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Now here's Hield, guarded by Green. Back to Asik. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Prez.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Back to Young. The shot off that time. And New Orleans will come the other way. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. The feed now to Jones. Kicks it to Hill. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Prez. Prez has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Payton kicks to Young. Another miss by Young. The Pelicans shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Feeds it to Asik. Now Hield. 13 points in the game. From 18 feet away. Misses off the right iron.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And finished off by Prez.
Boy, I love the way Peyton is always looking to
that
screen
was
the
like
ball.
throwing
I mean, he's
up
constantly on the
down.
lookout for the ball reversal to help an open teammate get a shot.
Evans kicks to Ashik. Back to Evans. Ashik with a screen on Peyton. Evans with it. Now Peyton defending. That shot wide open. That's 12 points for Hill.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Shots good from Young.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Evans outside. Outside, Jones dishes it to Heel. Dives for it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. A platoon swap here for New Orleans.
So they knew it was coming out the next end. The whistle.
Here's Young. And so in the game for the Magic, Ibaka is the 4 with Vucevic in the middle. Young is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Prez in at the 3. Back to Young. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Yeah.
Young's got 29.
A triple-double, baby.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
And Holiday kicks to Jones. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. 6 to shoot. Here's Davis. Some solid defense from Ibaka.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Prez dishes to Fournier. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Here's Ibaka. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Young against Holiday. Screen by Jones. Davis, the pass to Pondexter. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 6 assists here tonight.
It only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
And Young kicks to Prez. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Excellent game we've seen from Prez. He's got 15 rebounds and some big-time point production as well.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let-up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity, too, that he brings to the court.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Omer Ashik, he's checked in for Terrence Jones. And Hield subbed in for Quincy Pondexter.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
And he's made more of an effort here to put pressure on the defense in the second half and create some contact and free throw opportunities.
Holiday with it. Pass to Hield. Wide open look. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Young dishes to Prez. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Yeah.
Prez has got 4 this quarter.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Ashik the screen for Hill. Screen by Ashik. 3-pointer. Orlando grabs the miss. Prez has got 15 rebounds here tonight. He feeds it to Ibaka. He dishes it to Prez. The kick out to Young. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And
OJ, baby.
Second half. Tremendous
Squeezing
efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Yeah, once you're on fire, the basket's like, let's just say the basket's like 30 feet,
Yes,
30 feet wide.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Wasted no time on that one.
Yeah.
And now that's 35 points for Justice Young.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
Magic moving the ball around. Here's Prez. Count it. Prez has got 33.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Both our team points.
Back to Davis. Looking to end the run. Ibaka with some nice D.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Dante Cunningham's checked in for Davis. Langston Galloway comes in for Hield. And it's Frazier in for Drew Holiday. And the Magic making a change here as well. Payton, he's checked in for Vucevic. And Asha kicks to Hill. Now the pass to Frazier. He kicks to Galloway. Pulls up on the wing. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Orlando's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Prez. Young in the corner.
No reason to make it stupid move.
Second shot opportunity. Payton's shot is off.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Payton against Frazier. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Cunningham. Drops in the layup for 2.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And for the Magic, they're shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Payton passes to Prez. The dish to Fournier. Prez with the ball. Cunningham's there. 4 on the clock, and Young kicks to Payton from the high post. It's hauled in by Frazier.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
There's a screen. Passes to Galloway. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Payton. And the Magic with possession. Pass to Ibaka. Payton kicks to Prez. Young in the corner. Triple from the wing.
Yeah.
Young's got 38 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Frazier outside. The feed to Galloway. Pick up by Hill. From past the arc. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka.
How do you get there?
Now here's Payton. And it's Prez, top of the key.
I like for that.
Payton dishes to Prez.
Fournier
pass to Young. And it goes down 2 points. Young's got 40 points.
And although the D surrounded Young, it isn't enough sometimes. He's just too talented for those guys down there.
Cunningham kicks to Hill. Up top, Frazier. Takes the 13-footer. No good on that one. So Orlando will take it the other way. Here's Prez. Omer Ashik with the rebound.
Come on, that should have went in.
Ashik's got his 6th rebound on the night. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Three-pointer. Prez with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Young outside. Kicks to Ibaka. Here's Prez, and finished off by Prez.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Magic.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And that's going to do it for the season series between these two teams. It's clear who had the better game plan and better execution. That's why they'll finish up 2-0 against the Pelicans.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Prez. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Young in the corner. Ibaka dishes to Payton. Prez with the ball. He's against Cunningham. Prez, no good.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Feeds to Cunningham. Outside Hill. Dishes to Frazier. Here's Cunningham. Good. Great play set up by Frazier.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
That was a win of destruction.
Yo, Steve.
What's going on, Prez? Ernie and the guys in the studio.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Prez.
Hey, this is Shaq. A triple-double, and you were everywhere tonight. Did you have a sense this would be a big game for you coming in?
I mean, look, man, I just know the more I can get involved in plays on both ends of the court, the bigger impact I have for this team. And, you know, tonight was a great example of how working hard and being active can help get us that win, you know?
Get some water. That interview was kind of breathy. You seem tired. You should be. Triple-double, man.
All right, thanks, Shaq.
It's this game, road trip to the
And that is...
Quando scatta il panico, come pensarmi già da quell'altra parte del valico. Sono come le nuvole con la mia pioggia a carico. E stare male.
Yo, D!
I'm back.
What's up, man?
What's up, man?
You made it, huh?
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing my weight vest, man. I'm on another 10-day contract, and they ain't gonna cut me this time. I'm telling you right now. I'm here. This is mine.
All right.
This here, mine.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Sono in controllo di me stesso ora che sto imparando come camminare. 2000 strade in una vita sola. Io divago, diviso tra le due cose che amo, come il dottor Zivago. Ho fatto il miracolo, in viaggio tra le due sponde del lago. La carpa è diventata un drago e ho affilato le unghie. Chi mi capisce mi raggiunge, o lo fa quando sarò arrivato al dunque. Non posso più aspettare di accontentare chiunque, se so che non ci riuscirei comunque. Non mi importa più diventato questo. Al resto non ci penso più, basta un attimo adesso. Al resto non ci penso più, sono diventato questo. Al resto non ci
How we do
penso
it.
più, basta un attimo adesso. Al resto non ci penso più,
Hey, yo!
mi importa più di tutto
Yeah.
non c'è la rabbia e la paura che mi ha spaventato. Adesso sono qui, dove tu mi hai lasciato. Tra le mie braccia stringo ciò che sono diventato. Ora sto bene, ora sto bene.
Justice is never out there. And justice is technical. Dude. Another team member just But that's Gary it for this afternoon. We'll get back tonight from our market Eat Deluxe. Recently anyway, that'll be tonight. And tomorrow
I'm here, don't plan on staying too long. So you should come here, sit your butt on this throne. It's a special affair, better act like you know who I am. Who I am. I bet this make you feel nice and comfortable. Tryna act nice, girl, you're covered.
tomorrow we're gonna continue on with Kingdom Hearts. Tomorrow Tuesday. Wednesday will be Wednesday. It'll be the show 17. On Thursday, we're on our 8 Deluxe. It's a great GQ. Friday and Saturday, continue on Kingdom Hearts. And next Sunday we did 2K17, 2K18, excuse me, and then I showed up to tell you today. Every 2K18 after that, and we're working Wii U edition next Sunday. Yeah, that's the upcoming schedule for next week. The channel like to follow, but we got lots of games coming up. Like I said, we're going to continue on Kingdom Hearts this week. There's a guy coming up in March. We're get solid, and we're finally going to go back to Breath of the Wild, try to beat that finally. April we got a bunch of stuff, including Halo 4, Uncharted The Lost Legacy, Titanfall 2, a little bit of smaller stuff we're doing next in April because I got a convention in April. I don't want to start something like very long, so we're going to probably do some smaller games we can do for a couple of days throughout the month. Yeah, and then in May, Assassin's Creed 2. Then after anime next in June, we'll be starting Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. I think in July we'll start Heavy Rain. So yeah, we might change things up for change things go on, but we'll see. It's tentative schedule for right now. The Twitch page, all the tentative plans for when we're gonna start those stuff. So yeah. Follow me on social media, so go live and I'll go live post routines sharing all games good from us, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube page for all the playthroughs, past, present, and future, including all of 2K14, the 17, the cast, plus box reviews, reaction reviews, and lots more. I hope the cast has some ways on the side to save your money. If you're watching the VOD, VODs, the reruns are on YouTube. All those links can be found in the info section down below. So yeah, did pretty well, except that one game the Rails lost, but the game decided not to let us score. We came back and I won it with a steal.